Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great. I am Neha Rajvanshi and I welcome you all in today's class, that is English class of class 10th. So students, the tense that we will read in today's video is past to perfect continuous tense. So yes, in this video we will see all the different rules that are related with this tense. We will see the uses and we will see some examples, to clear all the things. Okay, so now let's start our today's video that is based on the tense that is past perfect continuous tense. So now let's begin. First of all, let's see some of the rules. So the first rule is regarding the helping verb. So in this tense, that is past to perfect continuous tense, we are having only one helping verb, that is had been. So we are having only one helping verb. It means that for all the subjects, we have to use this helping verb only. So yes, we will use had been for all the singular subject and for plural subjects also. Okay, so no matter our subject is a singular one or plural one, we have to use had been for all the subjects. Clear? Now let's talk about the main verb. So yes, because the tense is past to perfect continuous tense, and yes, we have discussed this thing so many times earlier also, that in all the continuous tense we always use first form plus ing. So yes, in this tense also we will use first form plus ing, and now we are having some examples that how can we write first form plus ing. So let's see. First of all, we are having running. So running is actually run plus ing. So the first form is run, and when we will add ing in this, so it will be running. Second form that we are having here is hitting. So this is actually hit plus ing. So this is hitting. Next we are having jogging. So again this is jog plus ing. Next we are having speaking. So this is speak plus ing. So yes, this is a continuous form. This is past to perfect continuous tense. So we will use the first form plus ing here. And one more thing, that all the different kinds of sentence, for positive, negative and interrogative sentence, we have to use the same rules. We have to use had been as a helping verb, and we will use first form plus ing as a main verb. Clear? So now see some of the examples that how we can use helping verb and main verb here. So let's read some sentence. First one is, my elder sister had been dancing for 2 hours. Okay, so we are having my elder sister as a subject, but we are having only one helping verb. So we will write that only. We will write had been here, and we will write first form plus ing. So dance will be dancing. Okay, dance plus ing, and the sentence will be, his elder sister had been dancing for 2 hours. Okay. Second is, she had been singing a song. Okay, so again we will write had been as a helping verb, and first form plus ing, sing plus ing, it will be singing, and the sentence will be, she had been singing a song. Next is, my younger brother had been quarreling. Okay, so again we will write had been as helping verb because we are having only one helping verb, and as a main verb we will write to first form plus ing. So quarrel plus ing, it will be quarreling. Clear? Next we are having some of the uses that this tense, that is past perfect continuous tense. So ये जो tense है कहाँ use होता है? So let's see. This tense is used for a past action continuing for some period of time till the given past time. Okay, so yes, this tense is used for past action. This thing is clear because the tense is past perfect continuous tense. So first thing that is clear here, that this tense is used to show the actions that were there in the past, right? Next thing is that those actions were continuing. Those actions were going on for some period of time till the given past time. So again in this sentence, all the sentences of this tense we will have some past time. Okay, so yes, time will be there, and that time will be of the past, related with past, and we will have some activity that was going on, that was continuously going on in that time, at that past time, right? So let's see some of the sentence that what it actually means. So the first is, he had been solving the sums for 5 years till 1994. So let's see that we are having one time till 1994. Okay, so this is the past time. You all know this is the reason that we are using past perfect continuous tense. We are using had been, and as a main verb we are writing first form plus ing. We are writing solve plus ing, it will be solving, and the sentence will be he had been solving the sums for 5 years till 1994. Next is she had been singing for 2 hours when you came. So just focus here students that in this sentence we are having two clauses. Now I am very much sure that you all are able to recognize the clauses. We are having one conjunction here, we are having when here. So when is here, why? Because we are having two clauses that are connected using when. Clear? Now let's see the clause here is you came. You came means past, yes, past simple tense. How can we say? Because we are having second form and we don't have any helping verb. So this is past simple tense. So when first clause is in past time, then this clause will be also in past time. Okay, so we will write past perfect continuous tense here. We will write had been and first form plus ing. So it will be sing plus ing and it will be singing. And now let's see some of the common words that are used in this tense. So yes, in this tense also we are having since and for, and we have discussed these two words earlier also when we were reading present perfect continuous tense. Yes, so just like present perfect continuous tense, in past perfect continuous tense also we are having these two words that are since and for. And yes, we all know that since it is used to show some point of time, and for it is used to show some period of time. Okay, and we have discussed this thing also very much in detail earlier. So let's see that what it means, point of time, period of time. So let's see, it's one sentence here. We had been reading the novel for 3 hours. So here we are having 4. Why? Because we are having 3 hours. So 3 hours means a period. Okay, we are having a period of 3 hours. We don't know which 3 hours are we are here. We are just having one period. Okay, so we are having 3 hours, one period, and this is the reason that we are having 4 here. Second is he had been reading the novel since Monday. So here we are having since. Why? Because we are having Monday. Monday is the exact time, Monday is the point of time, Monday is a one particular time. So let's see the difference one more time. If we are having a period of time, so for that we always use for. If we are having point of time, or we can say the exact time, so at that time we always use the since. So this is the difference between since and for. And yes, ये जो since और for है ये भी फिलअप में आते हैं. So ये बहुत क्लियरली आपको पता होने चाहिए, कोई कंफ्यूजन नहीं होना चाहिए. Since और for में it's very easy, it's very clear actually that for all the point of time we use since, and to show period of time we always use for. Okay, so this is the main difference between since and for. And yes, these two are the words that are commonly used in past perfect continuous tense also, just like present perfect continuous tense. Okay, so now we are having some of the examples. We are having some of the sentence in which we are having blanks. We have to read the sentence and then we have to fill the blanks. Okay, so now let's see. Now let's solve these sentences. The first one is we solved the sums for 2 hours when you joined us. So students, let's focus here that in this sentence we are having 4 and we are having 4 plus time, that is period of time, right? So अगर हमारा sentence सिर्फ इतना होता, suppose यहाँ पे एक full stop है, okay, and the sentence is that we solve the sums for 2 hours, then definitely हम इसमें क्या करते, we will fill the blanks using present perfect continuous tense, right? Because we are having 4, we are having period of time, so we will use present perfect continuous tense. But here we will write past perfect continuous tense. Why? Because in this sentence we are having one conjunction, and after that conjunction we are having one more clause, and that clause is you joined us. It means that clause is of past simple tense. In this clause we are having second form, so this is past simple tense. So this is the reason that the second clause is in past simple tense, and that is the reason that we will write past perfect continuous tense here. We can't use present perfect continuous tense here. Why? Because the second clause of the sentence is in past tense, so this clause will also be in past tense also. Okay, so this is again very much important. You have to read the sentence very carefully, then only you will be able to recognize the tense. Okay, so we are having one conjunction, we are having two clauses, and just read the second clause first, that is in past simple tense. So yes, we will write past perfect continuous tense here. So past perfect continuous tense means we will write had been, and we will write first form plus ing, so it will be solving. And the sentence will be, we had been solving the sums for 2 hours when you joined us. Clear? Next, read, at that time he write a novel for 2 months. Okay, so again we will use past to perfect continuous tense, and we are having write, so it will be write plus ing, and as a helping verb we will use had been, and write plus ing, it will be writing. So the sentence will be, at that time he had been writing a novel for 2 months. Okay. Next we are having, she sang for 2 hours when you came. Again we are having when, that is a conjunction, and the second clause is you came. Again it is a past simple tense, so we will write past perfect continuous tense here. That means we will use had been, and we will use first form plus ing, so sing plus ing, it will be singing. And the sentence will be, she had been singing for 2 hours when you came. Okay. Next is, she sleep for half an hour when I went to her house. Again we are having when, that is a conjunction, we are having two clauses. Second clause is I went to her house, that is again past simple tense, because went is the second verb, second form of the verb. So in this clause we will use again past perfect continuous tense, that is had been as a helping verb, and first form plus ing, so it will be sleeping. And the complete sentence will be, she had been sleeping for half an hour when I went to her house. Next one is, the maid cooked the vegetables for 15 minutes when my mother came. So again in this sentence we are having one conjunction and two clauses. Second clause is my mother came. So here we will use past perfect continuous tense, that is had been, and we will use cook plus ing, that is cooking. And the sentence will be, the maid had been cooking the vegetable for 15 minutes when my mother came. Next is, Alexander the Great made preparations for many years before he attacked India. Again before is the conjunction, we are having two clauses. Second clause is he attacked India, that is past simple tense, because we are having second verb, and in this clause we will use past perfect continuous tense. So Alexander the Great, after that we will write helping verb, that will be had been. And as a main verb we are having make, so it will be make plus ing, that is making. And the complete sentence will be, Alexander the Great had been making preparations for many years before he attacked India. Clear? Next is, the children play football in the garden. Okay, so in this sentence also, first of all we will use had been, first form plus ing, it will be playing. And the sentence will be, the children had been playing football in the garden. One more example we are having here, and in that sentence we are having first of all one blank, then we are having you, one more blank, the book for 5 months, and we are having one question mark at the end of the sentence. So what it means? It means that now we are having the interrogative sentence. Okay, so we all know that we are having only one helping verb, that is had been. So we will use had here because we don't have any question word here, no WH word is here, so the sentence sentence will be start with had. Okay, so this thing we have discussed in present perfect continuous tense also, that in the interrogative sentence what will be the structure, had been, has been or have been. These two words they won't come together. In between there will be the subject. Here subject is you. So been यहाँ नहीं आएगा, been will be here after the subject. This is something very important point that you always should remember this thing also, always, right? कि जो interrogative sentence का structure होता है, in that sentence had been, these two words won't come together. In between there will be subject. Clear? So it will be had you been. Now we are having main verb, that is write. So we have to use first form plus ing. So we will write writing here. So it will be had you been writing the book for 5 months. Okay, so this is the interrogative sentence and this will be the structure of the interrogative sentence where subject will be there in between had and been. Clear? So now I am very much sure that this tense is clear to you all. It's very easy tense. So let's revise all the things one more time. Let's summarize this tense again. Okay, so this is past perfect continuous tense. That is the last tense from past category. Okay, so as a helping verb in this tense we are having only one helping verb, that is had been. So it's very easy to use it because for all the subjects we have to use only this helping verb, that is had been. And as a main verb we are having first form plus ing because the name of the tense is past perfect continuous tense, and for all the continuous tenses we always use first form plus ing. And yes, these are the rules that are applicable for all the different kinds of sentences. So no matter the given sentence is a positive one or it is a negative one or it is interrogative one. So for all the given sentence always we use the same rules, always we use had been as helping verb and always we use first form plus ing as a main verb. Okay, so yes, these are the rules of this tense and now I am very much sure that this tense is clear to you all, and now you all are able to solve all the sentences that are based on this tense, that is past perfect continuous tense. So till now we have completed all the 4 tenses of present time and all the 4 tenses of past time, and in the next video we will start with our future tense. So just be with me and see you in the next video. Thank you.